Skeletons stumble out of the closet as the MeToo campaign gains momentum across India. The latest allegation against actor Alok Nath, the veteran writer-producer Vineet Nanda, has accused the actor, known for his sanskari on-screen image, for raping her almost 2 decades ago. However, the rape-accused actor has issued a bizarre statement saying, and I quote, "Neither am I denying this, nor do I agree with it. Rape must have happened, but someone else would have done it." Meanwhile, the Cine and TV Artists Association has slapped a show-cause notice to Alok Nath. Also, the Editors Guild has issued a statement now condemning the acts of harassment in the workplace. Remember, the MeToo movement has been on account of an outpouring of accounts by journalists across India. Joining us now is Shekhar Gupta, the president of the Editors Guild. Remember, the media industry has not been left unscathed by the MeToo campaign, which has seen a spontaneous outpouring of women recounting experiences of sexual misconduct and harassment that they've faced at their workplaces. The Editors Guild today has issued a statement condemning, and I quote, "the predatory conduct by such men," unquote. It also goes on to say that the Guild is committed to ensuring that the legal rights of either the victims or the accused are not violated in any way. Shekhar Gupta joins us now. Shekhar, the Guild has issued that statement, but you know, there have been instances that have been reported and recounted in this outpouring by women journalists that tells you that something is very wrong with our newsrooms. It tells you that news organizations are neither following the law in letter or in spirit. There have been instances where ICC committees don't have external members, so they cannot take the complaint process forward. I mean, how important do you believe the statement is going to be to try and rectify or course correct?
Well, I think it's a shock therapy for everybody, and those who haven't taken certain steps thinking this could never happen in their organizations, they've learned the lesson, and they are carrying out rectification. Although, I mean, you will also notice that you've had really disturbing claims or allegations coming out even from organizations which might have complied with all that is required legally. So even the laws are as good as their enforcement, and also the intentions of those who are supposed to enforce the laws or follow the laws.
No, I agree with you there that, you know, the law at the end of the day, unless it's implemented and executed or enforced, doesn't really matter. But let me ask you, I mean, is there going to be any action beyond this statement? Is the Guild looking at calling a meeting, for instance, of editors, of media owners to try and see what the way forward can be to ensure that our newsrooms, our workplaces are safe, secure? I mean, the Guild says that, you know, we work in a relatively informal and free-spirited atmosphere, but that shouldn't be misconstrued to mean that inappropriate behavior can go on.
Yes, and that's the point, that, you know, they should not be confused for inappropriate behavior. Any inappropriate behavior takes away the informality and the free-spiritedness that newsrooms must have. Newsrooms are generally very gender equal places. There's a lot more women coming out now to join journalism. So it's everybody's responsibility to make newsrooms safe, and also a place which is not really, this is not a boot camp. You know, the newsroom is not an army boot camp, like the U.S. Marine Corps boot camp, where everybody follows patterns for everything. So you have to have the environment which allows creativity, ideas, arguments, from the outside to study, without offending anybody, or really, sexual assault is an extreme. That's a crime.
Yeah.
So I think this is a wake-up call for everybody, but it's also a shock.
It is a wake-up call. I'm not so sure if it is a shock, though, because the shocking part is that the culture of silence has probably been broken.
Yes, exactly. I'm not saying it's a shock in the sense of that people didn't know.
Sure.
I think I think people build reputations one way or the other over time.
I want to ask you two specific questions, Shekhar. The Guild in its statement says that media organizations must hold unbiased inquiries into all reported cases. Now, so far we have seen some action being taken in some specific instances, some people being asked to go on leave, etc. Is the Guild also going to actively monitor what has happened with the complaints that have been brought forward?
Well, look, the Guild does not have a watchdog role. The Guild has a conscience keeper role, and the Guild has moral authority. That's why the Guild speaks very little, and sometimes it speaks late because it deliberates and it gets on facts. So we cannot enforce any of this, but to the extent that we have moral authority and to the extent that our members, and especially our executive members, we have a very strong and very diverse executive of 15 plus our former presidents are automatically permanent invitees to our executive. So it's a strong group, and I'm presuming and hoping that they will all keep track of what's going on. And if you find any disturbing issues, we will take note of them. But beyond that, we really do not have an oversight power.
Yes, I understand that.
And the owners, as you know, in the media, the owners have their own organization, which is the INS, the Newspaper Society.
Sure.
And in some ways, the Guild, the editors and the owners, there's a conflict between them also. Not conflict, there's a healthy tension between them, I would say.
Do you believe that, this tension and conflict that you just spoke of, Shekhar, that this is also responsible for the state of affairs that we're faced with today?
I don't think I'll blame the owners for this, because unless owners happen to be editors themselves, it's rare for owners to interfere on this side of the newsroom functioning. So I think the blame for this should really go to the editors, and that's where I think the Guild should have the strongest voice, because it's for the editors. It just so happens that because men came into this business earlier, that a lot of the top positions still held by men. All the women are rising now. So all of you are editors.
But is that the problem, Shekhar? And do you believe that we can see meaningful changes unless we see a change in the power equation? I mean, there are very few women editors across print and television in India today, despite the fact that, at least as far as print journalism is concerned, women have been working at papers for decades now. The situation perhaps in television is a little bit better, and that's because this is perhaps a newer industry. But till the power equation changes, where women don't find themselves in leadership position, do you believe we can really see some meaningful course correction?
Well, our equation has to change. You will find that many of the... there are newspapers and there are newspapers. There are newspapers which are older, more conservative, but there are newsrooms which are more modern, where women have written. Paper where I worked for 19 years, the Indian Express, a lot of our key positions were held by women, including our opinion editor and the editor of Delhi, and at one point the editor of our Bombay City paper and the Pune edition. Chief investigative editor is still a woman there. Where I am now, I'd say that 3 of our 6 editors are women, and in the course of the next few weeks, it might be 4 out of 7. So things are changing, but things are not changing everywhere. But look, first of all, employers and editors, they'll be compelled to make the newsroom safe for women, because without women, they'll have to shut their shops. Because most talent we are hiring now is female. If newsrooms are unwelcome to them, or places where they don't feel safe, they will go to other professions. And I think our business or profession will come to a complete standstill. So one, everybody will have to do it. And second, I think it's a matter of time. I think in the next 3-4 years, you will find lots of women who are now sort of at the penultimate levels of hierarchies in various organizations. And you see them rising.
Shekhar Gupta, President of the Editors Guild, thanks very much for joining us here on CNBC TV 18. Let me